You hear that? So, I heard this song this morning, walking through the house. My son was playing it on the saxophone. And I'm like, what is that? I recognize that tune. And he said, that's Jeru by Gerald Mulligan. I said, well, that's on the Miles Davis Birth for the Cool record, which I just did a video on. That was just cool. Well, that was weird. I didn't tell my son to play it. I didn't tell him I was making a video on this. This is a live version of some big band. Not on a record, just a live concert. So today I went out shopping. I'll tell you why. It's a musical reason, but I did end up at the Goodwill. And guess what I have? Yeah, that's what I have. Did it again. And let's show you what I got here. This will be a quick run through, okay? Messing with my camera. Is it working? Okay, I'm just going to take these in the order that they're in the bag. Got this for my wife, Spoon. When you come home with a bunch of records, it's nice to hand out some presents to your family. Spoon is a group that she likes. I recognize the name. I don't know what Spoon is. I said, what is Spoon? Explain it to me. She goes, it's alternative. I said, alternative to what? We don't know. Spoon on CD, 99 cents. Transference. You guys heard of it? I haven't. Okay, this is for her too also. XTC, one of her favorite bands, but I don't think she has this one. One of their later releases, but for $1, why not? I guess these are in order of who I gave the gift to. Elvis Costello, The Delivery Man. Don't know this record. Do you guys know? Oh, it's on Lost Highway. A newer, hipper, rootsier label than he used to be on. Let's see if I can figure out what these songs are. Because I can't read it in here. It's too dark in here. Hold on. I can't see what's going on. I don't think I know any of these tunes. Heart-shaped bruise. Not a heart-shaped box, a heart-shaped bruise. Well, it must be rootsy if it's on Lost Highway Records. Okay. What's this? Sonic Youth. I don't know it, but for $1, why not? Don't know the tunes. Can't tell what year it is. Says something about CD-ROM. Are you telling me this is not a compact disc? I think it's a combination. CD and CD-ROM. Y'all shout out and tell me if this is a good record. I don't know anything about it. I just grabbed these at the Goodwill. And alright, Sonic Youth. How about a year? No idea. So I went to the Goodwill to look for records. Garbage as usual. You know, beat up classical records and all the stuff that I always complain about. Come on, camera. Do your thing, camera. Okay. And I said, well, I'll look at the CDs as long as I'm here. A lot of great stuff. Tower of Power, that's for my kid who likes, plays saxophone and is into the big, funky, horn-based music. Oakland Zone. Instead of the Twilight Zone, it's the Oakland Zone. Tower of Power is from Oakland, California. Maybe you figured that out by now. What's under the disc? Oh! Yeah, nothing special. Okay. Keep going. This is from my son and I to share. Foo Fighters. One by One. Don't have it on disc at all. It's too dark in here, isn't it? Make it lighter. Let there be some light. It's cloudy out today. This has some of the cool tunes on it. All My Life. And Times Like This. And why is it a 2-disc set? I don't know. There's 2 discs in here. Don't know. Okay. Come on, camera. It's with the camera today. Okay, this I know nothing about. The Soul of Michiko. Did you show this on vinyl the other day? where did I hear of Machito? I really don't know what it is. Machito and his orchestra, the Soul of Michiko. What tunes are on here? Ritmo Melon. Mango. It seems like it's one of those cool 50s bands I should know about that I don't know anything about. Herbie. My buddy Herbie. You know, he's my buddy now, right? You saw that episode of this show, I hope. Headhunters. Kind of a synthier, funkier, but it's got a version of Watermelon Man on here. Got some Afro going. What year is it? I don't know. Tune's over, I'm going to restart it. I sound better with musical accompaniment, don't you think? Okay. Chet Baker. Chet Baker stuff is really hard to find on vinyl, so you got to go to CD, and I prefer CDs to those crappy European reissues that are unauthorized. Chet Baker, In a Soulful Mood. Chet Baker, one of the originators of the West Coast cool jazz sound that I just talked about in my other video, along with Jerry Mulligan. And this is kind of weird. I think this is a mistake, but there's 2 discs in here. The CD case is all busted up. This is the one that should be in there, In a Soulful Mood. And what tunes are on here? Around Midnight, Milestones, Green Dolphin Street, Airgin. 75 minutes worth of jazz, but what's this? My Funny Valentine. Oh wow, this is on Pacific Jazz. This is the original label. Pacific Jazz. Alright, that's cool. I don't have a jewel box for this, but My Funny Valentine, Someone to Watch Over Me, Time After Time. I Fall in Love Too Easily. This is romantic stuff, gentlemen. Chet Baker. You guys saw the movie Let's Get Lost, right? The end of Chet Baker. Okay, check this out. Todd Dameron and John Coltrane, Rudy Van Gelder sessions on Prestige. Todd Dameron, piano player. This is a Coltrane record that I know nothing about. Original Prestige label. And Philly Joe Jones plus Coltrane. So, cool. It's a giant pile of stuff here. Okay, backwards. Love Supreme. Okay, I have 3 or 4 copies on CD and or LP. But this seemed like it might be a good copy or a good series. The Desert Island Disc Library series. I opened this up and there was no disc inside it. And then the next disc I had in my stack was Coltrane's Greatest Hits. This disc was hidden in there, so be careful at the Goodwill. Go through everything carefully before you buy. Rudy Van Gelder again, Felonious Monk. Is that upside down? Felonious Monk Trio. Why does it say Trio? There's 5 guys listed on the back. Monk, Percy Heath on bass, Gary Mapp or Percy Heath on bass. Art Blakey or Max Roach on drums, depending which session. So there was 1952 sessions and a 1954 session. All the great Monk tunes. Blue Monk, Bempsha Swing, Reflections, Monk's Dream, and the Prestige label. This is a pretty nice haul for an afternoon at Goodwill. Brian Eno, music for films, ambient, cool Eno stuff. I don't think I have this on LP or CD. Now I have it on CD for $1. Come on, guys. Bargains. Stereolab. That may be the hippest record I have in here. Come on, are we focusing? There we go. Stereolab, you guys know them? Kind of techno, hip. I don't know how you describe this new music. All right. Elvis and Burt. Did this win a Grammy or something? Elvis Costello and Burt Bacharach? It's kind of a softer, jazzier kind of a approach to tunes of these two geniuses. Whose tunes are they singing anyway? I think there's some of both guys on here. Okay, so that's the end of the CDs that I picked up today. But some updates for this weekend. Two things I talked about the other day. The Mazzy record, Shada's Ravine, and I think maybe I was a little too not serious enough about the whole displacement of the Latino population, taken out of their homes, driven away due to eminent domain, so they could build Dodger Stadium. So I didn't want to appear not taking that seriously. That was a tragic and sad era in Los Angeles history, largely forgotten. And now, of course, the Latino population are among the hugest Dodger fans, and we have the hugest fan base and the hugest attendance of any major league team. So, oh, I saw an ad for that record, came up on Facebook, and there's a beautiful booklet full of great photos that I haven't even looked at. I haven't even opened it yet because I screwed up my stereo and I spent all day moving speakers around and connecting stuff, and I blew a fuse on my main amp. That's why I went to the Home Depot, and that's why I stopped at the Goodwill on my way to Home Depot. So what you're seeing right now is the result of what should have been a $2 fuse purchase at Home Depot. Spent $75 at Home Depot, spent 18 or something on CDs. The other disc I mentioned the other day came in the mail yesterday. Glenn Ross soundtrack. Paid $1 for this on eBay. It's not that great. It's Wayne Shorter's featured on a lot of the tunes, but it's now that I got to listen to it, it's really James Newton Howard as sort of film composer. But there's a lot of tunes on there that I'm not crazy about. A lot of vocal stuff that's maybe a little corny for my taste. So go listen to that on YouTube. Check it out, see if you like it. Not on vinyl, probably won't ever be on vinyl. Doesn't need to be on vinyl. Okay, guys, that's like, is that it? That's 15 or so CDs. I didn't promise LP records. I said I went to the Goodwill.